Welcome back to the channel. Today is day 295 of playing chess every day until 2000 Elo. Let us find an opponent. Okay, we find Ponzi Scheme, who is in 1841. Look very legit. Looks like they're getting a lot of draws lately. Damn. Okay, let's go e4. Okay, they're playing the perk. Interesting. So let's just take the center. Once again, I mean, against these kind of openings that I don't know the theory for, we're just going to play by the principles. They kind of tricked me here. Okay, so now it's a modern defense. And against the more modern, I would typically play this and then go here and here. But let's not let it trip us up. I think I can still go here. And then develop and probably play like this. And try to go for something here. That is what I always do. So let's just keep going for it. This is called the rat defense. The rat defense. It's actually kind of interesting. So, I mean, this is what I always go for. Just keep doing what we know. Maybe bishop here. Like, we can long castle already. So, castling for us isn't really an issue. They've spent 1, 2, 3 moves moving pawns. And only have one piece developed. I have 3. I control the center a little bit more. So, I mean, I'm feeling pretty good here. I probably just don't want to, like, overextend or anything like that. I think that's one thing we need to be careful of. Knight BD. I really don't know what the idea here is. They're being very, very passive. I don't want to castle long. And my reasoning for that is just because I don't want to commit my king yet. There's no need to commit my king just yet. And I'm actually thinking of just playing like h4 right now. But h4, they go here. I need to play this immediately. Because typically what I would do is play h3 to stop the knight from coming to this square to trap the bishop and protect this square. So if I go h4 and they play here, I need to play this, which isn't the worst thing in the world. So let's play h4. It might be a little bit too soon since they haven't committed their king over here, but I don't know. When they're playing passively like this... Oh, wow. Okay. So this is a hole. And if they ever move this pawn, we can just step in here. We could develop the knight and try to go for this. And they're going to go here, but that's a hole. But the bishop will protect it at some point. This is an interesting position. I think I'm better, but I don't really see a way of me being able to take advantage. I need to develop, I think, and just develop and then go from that. So I'm thinking of here, but then they come here with tempo on my bishop. I'm not the biggest fan of that. Here feels too passive, just behind the pawn. I could go here and then plan to play this, but then takes, and like, I don't know. They're defending e5 very well. I don't think I ever have e5 unless I wanted to play f4 right now and try to play e5. f4, e5, but then we're blocking this whole diagonal, which I hate. Absolutely hate. I could play like f3 to try and go here. f3, bishop. Maybe I start with bishop e2 and then try to, like, I don't know, maybe go for this. Honestly, I don't really know. I don't really know. My heart wants to go here or here. This is the more active square. Let's play actively. Let's go here. Sure, they can go here, but then we just slide back. What are we scared of? They've already moved the knight once. Yeah, I don't know. Let's just play the game. Not overcomplicated. Let's just play some chess. Maybe like knight f3 to try and go here and pressure this. It's an idea. Whoa, okay, I kind of forgot about this move. So if I go here, they're gonna go here. Big whoa. But is that good for them? Like, bishop here, does he go here and like push me back? What's the idea? Here, I don't love this. Here, push. The knight's gotta move. I'm gonna go here. I guess that's not so bad. Let's do it. And if they take, we just capture back. Or capture. One of the two. I don't really think it's that great. Oh, they go over there? I thought that they'd at least play this. Okay, we're gonna go knight f3. We're gonna continue with our plan. Just finish our development. Now we can castle kingside or queenside. Doesn't matter which side we go. Well, it does matter. That's not what I meant. I'm saying the option is open to us. And he just hasn't developed. So we're finished development. We just need to castle. And my opponent hasn't developed like 3 of their pieces. They've just pushed a bunch of pawns. But the only thing though, if I go here, I mean, for one, they can protect like this. 2, they can push. Not in this case, because I have this. But if they move the knight now, then I don't have this. because I think here they just play this. But even that, like, bro, you're telling me you're gonna play f6 when you've pushed all these pawns? Here, f6, I just drop back? Maybe? I don't know. Just feels like crazy play. Yeah, so they go for knight there to protect. Understandable. So I kind of want to take it, but at the same time, definitely don't want to take it. Because then my thing's going to get pinned. I could just go here. And I mean, what's his next move? He's going to have to play like here. I'm going to go here. He can't do that because we have this. It's just a perfect spot for my knight. It's not an outpost because I can be kicked away, but the kicking of away is just very weakening. And now his knight's just stupid. And maybe we can just rook lift. Like, what if we just play rook h3, rook f3, and attack this? I guess if I go here, he can just move the knight, opening up an attack. And then when I get here, he can play this. Yeah. And then my knight doesn't have this square anymore. So that's not a good plan. It's a plan. It's not a good one. And now he can't castle because then we have this move, which, like, imagine he castles here. I just go here. And on takes, we take, and then take. And then his king's just completely exposed. Okay, so he finds that idea, which isn't really a hard idea to find or anything, but he finds it. So now his next move is probably going to be f6. But I just realized, if he plays f6, I do have knight to e6 because the bishop protects it. And bishop takes, and I look pretty good there. I could probably just castle kingside, and then maybe go for like f4, maybe f5 ideas. Castling here seems pretty good. Pass the move back. I don't see any like major threats that he has. So let's go ahead and castle. I'm curious to see what game review says about this, because I feel like I'm playing very patient and solid and, you know, and whatnot, but I'm wondering if there's actually things that I should be doing right now that I might be missing. I don't know, but I think my position is just much better. Really? What is the idea behind that? Like, obviously it's to block out my bishop, right? But it opens up my e file. So takes, he takes. I play rook e1, maybe? Is that good though? Actually here, and the bishop's still locked in, but I'm gonna take. I feel like it's just smart to do that. Yeah, obviously he's gonna go there. He still cannot castle. This obviously just loses, but I think I just go rook here. I think I just bring the pieces. And the reason why I didn't put the rook like on d1 is because I kind of want to play f4 at some point. Because we know the king's not going this way. The king has to go this way. Doesn't have to, but it's probably going to. So I like keeping the rook on these files. This, we just move the knight. Oh, but now he does have this because the bishop is blocked out. Fair. So I'd have to go back, but then like this square looks very nice too. So I could step up. No, then I lose this. So I could come back and try to put a knight here instead. But once again, there's just this, right? No. No, because that wouldn't hang this pawn. So I go here. If takes, then we take. And then this is very weak. Or even takes like this. And then double up this way. Then he pushes. So if he were to take, I have to take. And then, not with the king there, but that would be the idea. If you were to castle. No, what am I going on about? The knight's there. Unless he takes. Right. Right. I'm bugging. Chillax. Yeah, he just takes. Can't blame the guy. Now I have some pressure here. Should be able to win a pawn. But I think my position's not as good as it was. Stupid rat defense. Stupid rat defense. So my c rook, or my c knight is not that great. So I think that's the piece that I really need to improve. I'm a little bit worried about this move. But I guess I have this, and then he goes here, and I need to improve this anyways. We go here. I don't know. I don't know, man. Do anybody know? Wow, really? Okay, we're gonna go here. If he takes, then I'm just happy. If he doesn't take, there's a fork here. If he keeps the queen there. Obviously, he just wants to like protect this. He wants to castle, and he can castle now, but then he gets forked. And if this castles, I mean, there's just a lot of holes in his position. I don't have a dark square bishop to utilize it. Queen there. Craziness. I kind of want to play f4 here. But like, what is f4 even doing? I need to improve my other pieces. That's what I need to do. I think d4 is too weak. But if I go here, he's going to take. I guess he can't really take, but do I really want to allow that? No, but I need to move the knight. Knight needs to move. What a weird game. Maybe we like try to go c3 and then bishop c2 to bring the bishop back this way. Maybe that's an idea. Castles. Makes sense. Okay, well, we're going to start with this. It's kind of my whole idea. I wanted to improve my knight. So now the knight's over on the king side where I want to attack. I need to be careful with this rook being here because a bishop on this diagonal would trap it. They're just things that I'm keeping in my mind. And if I have a bishop on c2, playing f4, f5 could be possible because we would be defending it 3 times. So maybe that's a good plan of action. But then our king becomes a little bit weak, but not really too afraid of that. But I do need to be a little bit weary of like moves like f6. But that hangs the g6 pawn right now, so not really scared of it. So I think I'm going to start with c2 or c3. Interesting. What is the idea there? Okay. I mean, maybe this. Let's just go here. Let's try to keep the time pressure. I mean, we made up a plan. I think the plan is pretty solid, so let's stick with it. I mean, I don't really think the queen on f6 is all that great. It's just lined up with my rook. There might be possible tactics. I mean, doesn't really look like any possible tactics anytime soon with that, but you really never know. Just trying to get my pieces into the game. Kind of what I'm doing. Improve the pieces little by little. And at some point, I probably play f4, f5, try to open up the rook. Okay, but yeah, but now we just take that. Yeah, I mean, we just definitely take that. And we go here. Kind of what the plan was. This is weak. Could go here. But I think I do have this. Takes here. Oh, we hung a pawn. We hung that pawn. Big oof. Okay, maybe being a little too cocky. So I could go here to hit the pawn. Probably just protects. Then we can come in. No, we can't. The bishop's there. That bishop's going to be a nuisance. You can also just protect it. Alrighty then, let's go to the normal plan that we were doing. The knight is protected. How long has that pawn been hanging? Was that the whole plan there? Was to win that pawn? Wow. I just forgot that this pawn was just undefended. That's how like overly confident I was in my position. So if I go here and he pushes, doesn't look very good for me. I mean, I just kind of want to go here and like try to go like this and attack on this file. Might be crazy, but we're gonna try it. Like here is the only move. It's not the only move. Interesting. Here takes. Just run the king. Is this actually a thing? You just protect this way? That's not what I'm doing. How do we ruin this position? Like I don't understand where I went wrong. So I've been giving up that pawn and allowing the queen in? Or was it like trading off the dark squared bishop? I don't know. We're gonna find out. But like we're pretty cooked here. Pretty cooked. Opponent only has a minute. But this is 10 or 15 plus 10. He gets 10 seconds every move, so should be fine. Queen g4, king d2. There's not any like skewer with my king and queen. Okay, so now he's gonna attack. He's gonna attack here. He's gonna try and bring all of his pieces in. What does he do if I go here though? Oh, he just takes. Right. So if I go here, takes. It's kind of what I'm gonna do. I could take with the bishop, but I like the bishop on this diagonal. Could be potential stuff over here. Then I got about 2 moves. Oh, wow. So if I go here, he's just going to come in. I want to play this here to go here. Protected by the knight. Here, takes. Trying to play with the clock. Only move. Takes, rook takes. Check. He blocks. No, I think I need to go rook here first. Let's go rook here. And I think I can sacrifice because I'll have check. He's probably going to play like that. No, he goes there. He wants to take with check. But what if I push? Or just simply move the king? If I go here, takes. Then we take. Takes. Okay, let's go like this. Let's try and lock it down. And now we're going to sacrifice. We hit the queen, so he's got to respond. And he's only got 20 seconds, so we're making him think tactically, which is not easy ever. He's got 10 seconds. He got to move. He's got to make a move. And my opponent runs out of time. What? Right? What's going on? Okay, there we go. I don't know why that took so long. And my opponent was winning. Wow. My opponent played with an 88.1. I played with an 81.8. Bro, dang. It was equal like the whole game, but I had a blunder. I had a slight edge. I thought I was crushing. You guys probably are like laughing at me right now. Apex thought he was winning and he was just like equal. Anyways. Ooh, H4, best move. Okay. Right there. Trying to go here, fair. Alright, I mean our position looks good. Taking was wrong. What happens if this? Then just knight e2. a5, connecting the pawns. And then you just keep undermining. bc, takes. Okay, fair enough. But we get this. Drop the knight back. Rook up. Knight comes in. We rotate. This isn't the best. Should have just played there right away. The computer wants this idea of like bringing the bishop back and improving the bishop before this. Quite sure. No, well, kind of. It included the f4 move, which I was looking at like the whole game, but anyways, we eventually... This is a blunder? Oh, right, because he wins this pawn. Right. Yeah, that was our blunder. We blundered the pawn. So why couldn't he take, like, when the bishop is here? Like, on this move, why can't he do this? Because I have this. Adding an attacker. What? Rook d7? What does that do? Why can't he just, like, play this? Oh, the rook's hit. Dummy. Rook d7, and then knight takes. And if rook takes, it's just a big exchange. You're up in an exchange. Okay, fair. So that's where I went wrong. I blundered the pawn, and then played f4. And king f2 is not the right idea. Should have went back. There, king over. Attacks. We had to play b3, and then we got this whole idea of attacking the queen, and then this is a blunder or a mistake, but like we had attacking ideas here. I mean, it looks very scary, right? A knight, a rook coming in, a bishop here. He's only got three defenders, and I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 attackers. Technically, and locking it down was not the best. I should have sacked right away. Wow. This was actually, but wait, what? What about this? King d2. Sack the bishop? Oh, but the queen hangs, right. GH. Rook check. Bishop blocks. And then AB. Finally taking back. Rook comes over to pressure. If you take, it's probably just not great. The king can run now. I get it. This is the best move. And if takes, let's see what the engine says. Oh, if takes, it's still just +3. Because he's got this. This is exactly what I was going to go into right here. He's got to find moving the rook, though. If he doesn't move the rook and just like plays like this, it's going to be equal. Yeah, if he doesn't move this rook and allows room for the king, like does anything, takes the pawn, we have check. King here, and then we can just do discovered checks. I mean... What happens on blocks? Okay, I don't know if I would have found this, but this is mate. If takes, well, we have check for one. Why is that just not mate? Why do we have to take here first? What can he do? Oh, it's check. Dummy. King cannot go forward. Checkmate. Well, rook blocks checkmate. Okay. Very interesting stuff. I love it, though. I love it. I had a performance elo of 1950 versus his 2150. This guy played very well. Just unfortunate for him that, you know, time pressure got to him and he let his time run out. So, but I definitely think, you know, he should have, like, after I took here, he should have just, like, snap took and then made some quick moves. Like, you know, because you get 10 seconds there. Not that, but you get 10 seconds every single move. So, yeah, if any of you guys play 15-10, try not to let your time run out like that. A lot of time, like I've had people come down to like 6 seconds and I still lose against them. It's very frustrating. But if you enjoyed the video, don't forget to leave a like, comment, and subscribe. I'll see you tomorrow.